Dustex is a dust inhibitor and also road stabiliser. It's derived from a completely natural product. It's not a synthetic product at all. It comes from a renewable forest. It's calcium lignin sulfonate. So Dustex, what it actually does is it binds the soil together and all the different particles within the soil and provides you with a smooth running stable surface. By binding the soil together, it reduces the amount of water that you actually need. So it will reduce the water usage on the road by up to 80%. It also reduces grading of the road by about 50%. So what you end up with in essence is a really hard, stable surface that doesn't need anywhere near the amount of hard labour, water truck drivers, grader drivers, man hours, etc, etc, etc. So it saves you a lot of money in your road maintenance and building of a road. We like to put a bit of science and technical data behind the savings. So what we do to our customers, especially our large customers in mining, is we go out on site, we take some haul road samples, so samples of the actual material that they're using on site, so the data is relevant to their particular mine site. We send that way to an independent lab in Brisbane, which is called Golder Associates. And what they do is they do accelerated abrasion tests. Our experience is that obviously when you've got a better surface, like a better road base, you get less potholes, less grading, all that sort of stuff. So you get less punches, less tyre wear, better fuel economy. The other advantage is that you've got less traffic on the road. So from a workplace health and safety point of view, you've got less water trucks racing up and down and etc, making the road slippery. Dustex will actually not make the road slippery. It actually improves the stability of the road in wet and dry conditions. Well, obviously the biggest environmental benefit of using Dustex is the elimination of dust in the environment, which is monitored by government agencies such as the EPA. What they do is mines or anyone can actually be fined for dust emissions. And they used to have to make bookings or appointments to come and see the mine for an inspection, but these days they're just basically turning up on spot and finding the mine sites. From an environmental point of view, not only does it eliminate dust, but Dustex has no environmental baggage. It's fauna friendly, it's water-wise friendly. Because it's a natural product, we don't have any of the environmental issues when we're applying it to roads. In the mining industry, Dustex can be used on haul roads, auxiliary roads, tailings dams, to suppress the dust off of tailings dams, and many of the dumps in Western Australia. Also hard stands around trucking yards, etc, grain depots, those sorts of areas. Also just private roads, council roads, anywhere where you're basically driving traffic over a surface that needs to be a dust suppression and also stabilisation of that road. Dustex is one product. It's a very simple system when we talk about the surface management system. Basically we vary our rates according to the application. For example, we can use it on stockpiles or sand dunes at say 150 mil to 180 mil per square metre, up to a standard road which is about 500 to 600 mils per square metre, or even a trucking hard stand. So where we're requiring, we've got very heavy vehicles turning around and we want to suppress the dust and stabilise the surface, we move that up to about 700 or 800 mil. The application rates vary according to the soil, because not all soil or gravel roads are the same. So that's what we do, is we come on site, we look at the road material and we recommend the rates that are required to meet the needs. Ballpark figures for Dustex are generally around 80 to 90 cents per square metre. Now obviously it depends on the rate and the type of application that we're trying to do. For example, a stockpile is around 20 to 25 cents per square metre because we're not putting the application on as heavy, whereas a hard stand or a trucking yard probably goes up to about $1.20 per square metre. And your standard haul road or private road or council road is around 80 to 90 cents a square metre.